Good evening. Happy Monday, my friends. It's time to talk about a really crucial topic for everyone, but especially if you're part of the Lyme and co-infection world and you're a warrior in that world that wants to heal. You got to hear this message loud and clear, all right? We're going to spend some time talking about gut health a little bit this week over in Lyme-y and Crunchy, especially. So make sure you're in my holistic healing group. I've linked it in the description. Just pop in your request to join, answer the questions, and agree to the group rules, and I'll get you added in. But if you're catching this on YouTube, welcome over there too, guys. If you're catching it live or the replay, make sure you're liking and subscribing so you don't miss any of my video content over there as well. I want to get you plugged in as much as possible because I actually have some big news coming in May, which is Lyme Disease Awareness Month. In honor of that month and my dedication to helping Lyme warriors heal, I actually have a huge something on the horizon rolling out in May. So you're going to want to make sure you're plugged in so you don't miss the rollout information. This is going to revolutionize holistic Lyme healing. And I'm very excited to finally have my baby come into fruition. But today, we're going to touch on a topic that you're going to be hearing more about in May, and that is gut health and healing. And I want to give it some time this week to talk about what that looks like because I think people underestimate the power of their gut. It is funny. We have been learning so much about what the gut does for us in the world of science. It regulates our immune system, like largely regulates our immune system. Some guess up to 75 or 80% of our immune system begins with our gut health. It regulates our emotional health and our hormone production and our neurotransmitter production, specifically things like serotonin, stem from indirectly, but partly directly from our gut health and how our gut is functioning. Plus, all of our nutrition is obviously filtered through our gut. And what that means is if our gut health, and when I say gut, I mean our whole GI system, top to bottom, if you will, if it is not functioning optimally, then your health is lacking. Your health is not optimized if your gut is not optimized, at least to some degree. And this is important information because what we absorb nutritionally through our gut is either put to good use or not able to be used at all. If our gut isn't functioning well, we cannot absorb nutrition well. And as you know, from what I've said here before, nutrition is our first line of medicine, it's our first line of defense. Now, listen, I should have said this before I got started. It slipped my mind, so I'm saying it now. My disclaimer is I'm not here as a medical professional to treat, diagnose, or otherwise cure anything. We're here to talk about my reality, the truths I've learned along the way, and for me to encourage you, as I always do, to be empowered and do your own research and make your own best informed decisions. But I'm going to tell you, out of love and concern for everyone's healing out there, gut health matters. You can research it all you want, but gut health matters. And the research does point to that. And when we say gut health, like what are we even talking about anyway? Well, we're going to talk about it more throughout this week, but briefly, it refers to the health of the lining and the layers of our gut. And those are cells. Those are cells and tissue in our body. And if those cells are not functioning optimally, if they are not layered together properly, then they are not doing their job as effectively as possible. You may have heard the term leaky gut before, and I don't go around, it's kind of a pseudo diagnostic term, kind of. I don't go around throwing that term out there, but for all intents and purposes, let's think about the fact that if our gut lining is not layered together properly, if the cells are not functioning optimally, and if there is inflammation present from continual irritation, then where there should be tight junctures between cells and layers, there's loosening, allowing for leaking of unoptimal, non optimal waste and toxins and byproducts to slip through the gaps and to create increasing inflammation and to create more problems throughout the body, even. It's a very delicate system. It's like a gateway to the rest of your body, your gut. Just like your skin is a barrier that you can see protecting the rest of your body from germs, air, infection, whatever. Your skin is an organ, right? The biggest organ in your body, and it protects you from so much that you don't even realize on a day to day basis. The lining of your gut is similar, your whole gut is similar. It is also an organ in your body that protects you, but also allows for health and healing as it, like I said, deals with the nutrition that you take in and filters waste for you and helps with your hydration and everything the rest of your body needs to function. So, that is why we talk about optimizing your gut, because you can see the bigger problems that can result by ignoring what your gut may need to be top notch. So, when we get our gut above the wellness line, we get the rest of us above the wellness line more too. Now, is the gut the end all be all to everything? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not here to even debate that. For some of us, it probably matters more than others. But I'm going to speak to my Lyme warriors here. If you have Lyme disease and co-infections, there's a lot of concern about antibiotic usage or treatment being hard on the gut. And it is, in fact. I'm not denying that antibiotics and even herbals can be tough on your gut system, your GI system. But I'm here to also tell you that Lyme disease and co-infections are also hard on your guts. It was untreated Lyme disease and co-infections that messed up my gut, not specifically treatment. I was actually able to heal my gut through treatment. So it is possible to treat Lyme disease and co-infections effectively and properly and have gut healing. I'm going to talk more about that also this week. But if you've never heard that said before, I'm proof of that being possible. And I know that my Lyme disease and co-infections was heading me down more autoimmune gut diagnoses because I was actually being worked up for more autoimmune conditions, multiple conditions related to gut health that I no longer deal with after addressing my gut health, aggressively addressing it, but addressing it nonetheless. And it was one of the biggest pivot points in my entire healing journey was simply addressing gut health. I say simply because it was mind over matter for me. It wasn't as hard to do as my mind made it for me to do. And it took me some years to properly address my gut simply because I didn't want to. Mentally, I thought it was too hard, too much to ask of me. If I had known what those results would yield for my overall healing, I would have done it years before I ever did buckle down and do it. So, live and learn. And that's why I'm here today. So you don't have to live and learn. It's something you can start tackling immediately today. Here's what I need you to do. If you'd like more information, make sure you get in Lyme-y and Crunchy. That's what you need to do next so that you don't miss any more of the trainings I'll be doing about the gut over there. All right. They're going to get even more this week from me. Also, feel free, it's also linked in the description, to reach out for some one-on-one coaching if you want to go over more specifics. I'm going to share more about my journey in Lyme-y and Crunchy throughout the week as well. So you have both of those options. Hear more from me in Lyme-y and Crunchy, my free holistic Lyme healing community, or grab some coaching one-on-one time with me. Our initial consult is also free. Let's get you started on your gut healing right now, guys. The holidays are over, Easter is over, and summer is approaching, which means great nutrition for your gut. So there's no time like the present. All right, that's all I'm going to say for now. And I know you have a lot of questions and a lot of curiosity about your gut healing. So I invite you to tune in the rest of this week over in Lyme-y and Crunchy and on YouTube. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of this little week-long series about gut health, shall we? All right. Cheers to your healing gut